everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Well, today is August 17th, 2016. It is Wednesday and I'm here to do my health and weight update video for you guys. I did weigh in and I do have an NSV to talk about as well, and also about where I am at mentally, okay, because of what's going on here in Southern California and in the high desert in particular, and that's where I live. I live in the high desert. So I don't know if you guys heard, it's been on the news, and we here are dealing with a major fire, and here's the thing. Last week we were dealing with the pilot fire. That was a little bit further out from me, but it still had effects on where I live. But it was further out, but it was the same firemen. It is the same firemen that are trying to deal with this fire that just got finished dealing with the fire from last week, the pilot fire. And now they're at it again, and apparently from what I'm hearing, this one is far worse. This one has more of a direct effect on me, and I'll get into that. But yesterday when it broke out, it was really odd. My daughter had a haircut appointment, and it was my daughter, myself, and my youngest. My 14-year-old was in school. He returned back to school. And when we were done with her haircut appointment, we walked out, and we're in this Target center, okay? So Target is basically here, and then my daughter's building was here where she was getting her haircut, but it's all in the same shopping center. So when we walked out, we looked towards Target and we said, why don't we go to Target for a little bit? And as we looked in the back, right in the back of the building, it seemed like there was a fire just starting, because it was white with a little bit of gray, and it was just right behind the building of Target. Well, it appeared that way. And I said, gosh, that's awfully close. Maybe a car, because like I said, it was nothing big. It wasn't like filling the sky. It was just this sort of, maybe like the commencement of it. And and we saw the firemen started to head out on the main street. And so we were like, oh, okay, they're going to get a handle on it. Thank God, because we have, you know, I live in the desert. It's nothing but dry brush here, you know. So we went into Target because we were killing some time, because we were going to have lunch with my husband. So we were killing some time, and we took about an hour, and my husband called. He says, okay, I'll meet you, you know, at the restaurant. And so we came out, and the whole sky was dark. I mean, we couldn't even see the sun anymore. I mean, that quickly. We couldn't. It wasn't hard to breathe, but you can smell the wood burning, and it was huge, you know, and it was just engulfing the sky. And I thought, oh my gosh. And my daughter, she says, I bet you that's at the Cajon Pass. And sure enough, it's that whole area. And so when we went to go eat, I really started to feel depressed about it, because again, I think about the people, the firemen, first of all, they're exhausted from fighting the pilot fire, which was big. And that affected us in the sense that even though the kids weren't in school with that fire, a lot of the sports activities were canceled because it was just hard to breathe, you know. So my kids' football and everything was affected. But I mean, that's minimal. But I'm just trying to let you know how it affected me, because I'm the one here telling you. But okay. But you know, they did an amazing job. They really did, controlling that pilot fire and getting it, you know, extinguished. You know, they did awesome. And then they're over here, and this one is huge. And I just got really down yesterday, and I started thinking about them, the firemen. I started thinking about the people who lost their homes. There's so many houses that were lost. Phelan is pretty much, the city of Phelan is gone. Animals, horses have died. It's getting me down. I'm in deep prayer. I'm a Christian, and I feel like for right now, all I can do is just pray and ask for those of you who are Christians and do pray and do believe in the power of prayer. If you can pray for the firemen who I am sure are just so exhausted, for the people who have lost their homes, for the creatures out there that live in these deserts, in these hills, for them, for those creatures. And it's so sad. And that is what's really affecting me is thinking about them, is thinking about what they're going through, you know. It's just unfathomable. Did I say that right? I can't fathom what they're going through. And yesterday the sun, I have a picture, and my son, actually my oldest, took it off Snapchat, so I'll put a picture here of what was yesterday. And you know, it's just that's how it is out here right now. The kids' school are all closed here because like I said, you can't breathe that in, or you shouldn't, for a very long period of time. So my son, who had already started school on Monday, you know, has been off today, and they'll be off tomorrow. And then my 2 elementary kids were supposed to start their first day of school tomorrow, Thursday, and they're not going to. So it got me yesterday. So I couldn't eat lunch. I wasn't eating lunch. My husband's all, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, I'm just thinking about them, and I felt something in here, like something awful, you know. And if you could see what we see here, like live, it's just the devastation of it. To think that it's the places where we used to drive to, you know, when we go take that road, because that's the I-15. That's where we drive, is the 15. That's our road. And things that have been there since I was very young are no longer there. It's gone. It's all gone, you know. When I lived what we call down the hill, which is down that Cajon, driving up to go towards Vegas or something like that, when we were young, there was these things that we would see, and they're no longer there. They're not going to be there anymore. It's gone, you know. And it's the homes, the people, you know. It's just bad. So that's kind of been what I've been dealing with, what my family's been dealing with, thinking of them and feeling blessed at the same time, even though we have secondary effects of it. You know, the kids aren't in school. We're told to stay indoors because it's really not safe for us to breathe. You know, at least for now, where we're sitting, unless the winds completely shift, we may be possibly in the line of fire, so to speak. No pun intended on that one. But for now, you know, we're just sort of getting the ashes and all of that, you know. And I'm keeping my dogs. I just let them go and do their business outside, and I'm keeping them inside. Usually I let them go out for about an hour, let them go play, let them go, but not today. So anyways, that's just where I'm at mentally. And yesterday, I didn't have lunch. I came home. I just had like a bowl of watermelon. But then by about 7 o'clock, when my husband came home, he brought home some pizza, and I had like 3 pieces of pizza. But even still, with all of that, I was under calories. And so I thought this morning, oh, I shouldn't weigh myself. But I did, and I will show you what I weighed. Today is Wednesday, August 17th, 2016. From 193.8, that's 6 ounce loss. Yes. So, you know, I'm under 6 ounces, which is really, really awesome. You know, considering I'm sure that pizza, you know, is pretty heavy, and 3 slices is quite a bit. So anyway, let me recap. I started in at 215 pounds. Last week I was 193.8, current weight 193.2. Total pounds lost for the week 6 ounces, or not pounds, but ounces lost was 6. And then my grand total is 21.8. I am nearly at the 22 pound mark. So I'm hoping to reach that by next week. We'll see. That's my goals. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is I was looking at my numbers the other day and I was thinking, yesterday actually, I was looking at it. I was 193.8 yesterday, but today 193.2. So anyways, I was looking at my numbers and I realized that I am very close to 183, 10 pounds away. And I weighed, when I started YouTube, I believe that I weighed either 183 or 185, and I'll put it right here. I'll look it up look back in my videos and I'll see what I officially started. When I made YouTube videos, it was in May of 2012, but I don't remember if I weighed 183 or 185, and I'll put that somewhere here. But regardless, it's in that family, and basically I'm looking at 10 pounds to lose from here to my birthday, which is October 8th. And I really would love to reach that goal. That would be such a very personal goal. It would be such a fulfilling goal if I could do that. To be turning 48 and finally being what I started when I started YouTube. I've never been lower than what I started. When I started making YouTube videos, I made them for the weight loss as well, but I've always been more. I've never went lower than what I had started making my videos. Never. So it would be awesome to get back to that weight. It really, really, really would. So that's just a goal that I have. Now, if I don't reach it, I'm not going to beat myself down about it. I'm not, but it's a nice little goal that I have right now that I would like to do. So I just wanted to share that with you. So I'm really going to be shooting for that. And so from here until my birthday, October 8th, I would love to lose 10 pounds. I think my husband and we calculated it, and I believe he said it's like 1.5 pounds a week. Oh no, I don't always lose 1.5 pounds a week, but there are weeks where I do lose like 2 pounds. So I don't know. We'll see how it'll go, but I will try and be very, very dedicated to that. All right, and the last thing what I want to leave you guys with is an NSV. You are going to see me, my outfit, what I have on today. The other day I had pulled out these pants. And I had featured these pants when I bought them. I did a vlog, and you're going to see a clip of that vlog as well. And they fit me snug when I bought them. And I pulled them out the other day, and now they fit me not snug. They fit me better than when I had bought them. And I don't know, as of right now, I don't know what I weighed when I bought them, but I will make annotations as you see the clip of me trying it on for the first time, and then today with it on. You're going to see a side by side, and I'll put the weight of where I'm at on both of them. So I'm sure there's a difference. I know I did not weigh 193 when I bought these, because they fit so much better too. Oh, I gotta get way down here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the pants, and then I also will talk about the top, because the top is actually new as well. Let me show you the pants. So these are the pants that I bought at Target, like the beginning of last year, and if that's incorrect, I will definitely let you know. But I think these were bought the beginning of last year, and there are 14 women's. I had tried on the 16 women's and the 14 women's, and I opted to go with the 14, even though they were tighter, and I knew that if I were to gain any weight at that point, I wasn't going to be able to wear these. But then the whole mess with my teeth and all of that happened, and I just was never able to wear them. So I recently pulled these out, and I was so shocked. There's so much more room in my thigh area. There's so much more room in my buttocks area with these. They just fit so comfortable. They fit perfect right now. And again, these are the 14 women's. Yeah, they were even really tight along the calf area, and now they just fit perfect, and I really do love these. And this is the back. I know the shirt is kind of long, which is what I love. Actually, I love that the shirt, this top is really long, but this is the back. And this is the front. Okay, this top I just got the other day. It is from the same brand as these. These are the Ava, what is it? Ava and Viv brand. So is this. This is in an X. I'm not sure what the X will run. Maybe a 14, 16 for the X. But I love it because it's really long in the back. So if I wanted to wear some leggings with this, I could. And I love the V-neck. And let me tell you guys, this thing is super soft. I mean, it's flowy and it's so soft. If they had other colors available, I would have bought those. And let me show you untucked. It's so flowy, so comfortable, and I just love this. And this one, here's the tag still. It was originally $16.99. And I paid $8.48, and that was 50% off. And it does say what the X is. The X is 14 women's. So yeah, I love this top. I just love it. So there you have it, my friends. It feels really good to put on these pants, and I really kind of forgot that I had them, honestly. And when I took them out, it had the tag, it had everything still. So I took them off. I mean, I put them on, and then when I put these on the other day. I didn't put these on today. I put them on the other day, and I was shocked. I was shocked at how they fit me. So the tags came off and everything. So when I bought them, I never wore them because the whole thing with the dentist started happening. So I never wore them. And at the time I bought them, they were tight. They weren't super tight where they were very uncomfortable, but they were snug, and I was losing weight, and so I figured, well, I'll go with the 14s because I'm gonna do this. But then the thing with the teeth came up in the whole bit that yeah, I didn't lose them, and they just were in my closet, and so now I'm wearing them, and it's such a great feeling. Anyways, my friends, that is it. That's my update. Again, I ask if you can please pray for the firemen, pray for the people affected directly, you know, people that lost their homes, people who are evacuated. They haven't lost their homes, but they are evacuated. Also, we have people that work down the Cajon Pass. They work down the hill, and they're stuck there. They haven't been able to come home because there's no way up here at all, because I believe the other way to come up is also closed down. So they're stuck, and I don't know for how long. But yeah, just your prayers for even the creatures out there, the horses. It's where the fire is at is people have horses. That's what they have. They have horses, and they have acres, and the animals are just being affected as well, and the creatures that live out there, you know. So just prayers, that's what I ask, and hopefully this fire will be extinguished soon. So anyways, my friends, that is it. I know this probably ended up being a little too long, but I really just, I don't know, I felt like talking to you guys and really ask that for your prayers. And if you don't pray and you're not a Christian, that you think about us and send good vibes, you know, that you think about us, and that you just send good vibes to those firemen, because they're the ones at the forefront of this fire, fighting it to save people's lives, to save the animals, and to save their homes, and to save as much land as possible. So, okay, my friends, I will talk to you later. Bye.